the right eye on the forehead of Freddie Cuevas.
I like the discipline. I like the jab, but I like the discipline of Taylor. You know, he's not just going in there and saying, I'm just going to... We just said he's the bigger guy. But he's using his height the right way. His trainer, Pat Burns, is developing him the right way. Knows he has to go up the ladder in boxing. So he's going to need technique. He's going to need skills. He's going to need knowledge. And you can see Pat Burns is imparting that on him. Look at the way Taylor's staying disciplined inside himself and keeping range. Not giving up his height, not giving up his reach. Look at the way he's keeping range. Very disciplined, very, very impressive. Using that jab to keep separation and then tempting Cuevas to get reckless, to come in, and then he can counter him. If Cuevas stays outside, well, then Taylor's going to keep using that jab, set the table, and then he'll start letting other shots come off of that jab. That time, Taylor reached a little bit. But for the most part, very disciplined. The only thing that's a little giveaway for Taylor, and I'm sure the trainer's going to work on that, is every once in a while, watch. He throws two kinds of jabs. They throw the one that's from up top, where you don't see any warning. It just comes out beautifully. But then watch how he crosses that left hand, how he drops it. He drop it down around his chest. And then he'll flick it out. And when he drops it, right there, see that left hand? See the way he keeps it down? And then he flicks it out. You can pick up on that. You can know that it's down, it's going to come. There's a little warning. I like the way Taylor mixes up getting off first by using that jab traditionally, setting up distance, setting shots up like that, and then he looks for counter. Now watch, if Cuevas starts to reach in, he's going to look for a counter now. I like that.
More good work with that left hand from Jermain Taylor. Next week on Friday Night Fights, we will be in Reno, where the local guy, Jesse Brinkley, the bigger of the two Brinkleys right there. He's coming off his knockout win we saw just a month ago. He will be taking on Danny Perez, who is 28-3 with 17 knockouts. Plus, hot prospect Anthony Thompson is on our card next week on Friday Night Fights. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you from Little Rock, Arkansas. Teddy, concerning your other job as a world-class trainer, some news to tell us about.
Yeah, I just want to say to the people out there, the great fans that we have, that are the best fans in the world, the most loyal fans in the world, just want to say that Michael Graham, my heavyweight, is going to be moving on with somebody else. I didn't know whether or not I wanted him to continue. I'm more concerned about his safety than anything else. But Michael, he's young. He wants to continue. He's going to go in another direction. I wish him all the luck in the world. I'm sorry that we weren't able to get it done to the level that I wanted to get it done. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do that. But I really hope that Michael, the most of all, he's a good guy. He's a good man. He's a good family man. He's a gentleman. I just want to say, hey, I wish him all the luck in the world in continuing with his career. And he's got two good managers, Greg Hamilton and Jim Thomas, that will look out for him.
Round number 3, Jermain Taylor dominating the early action so far against Freddie Cuevas, who's still looking for an answer and a way to get inside against the big middleweight. Loading up that left hand, doubles it up, Teddy.
Well, that's because he has two dimensions here. That's what Taylor has. He can get off first, get full extension like he's doing, keep you at the end of the jabs, set the table, in the back of his head, but he can also counterpunch. And he's setting it up beautifully. Look, he uses the jab to frustrate the heck out of Cuevas, to take advantage of his reach, keep him at the end of punches, pot shot him, do some damage, and then Cuevas, what choice does he have? If he stays outside, he's going to get taken apart. So what does he do? He says, I better get in. And then when he tries to get in, what does Taylor do? He controls the range, and he looks for counters. I like the way Taylor has two gears. Getting off, setting up shots, getting off first, initiating offense, and then being able to counter when the opponent gets a little anxious or a little angry and tries to come in.
Cuevas comes in with a jab there. And keep in mind, Freddie Cuevas has been in a good opposition for most of his career, is well experienced and skilled. But Jermain Taylor, it is his night so far in front of the home crowd.
Look, it's nothing embarrassing for Taylor at this point in his career, of his young career. He's 23 years old. He's got 16 fights. Nothing embarrassing to fight Cuevas. But the style is order for Taylor. Perfect style. I said it right from the beginning. Made to order for Taylor. Now, nothing to be ashamed of. Cuevas, good middle-level guy. But I believe for Taylor to continue developing, they're going to have to step up the opposition where he's going to be tested a little bit. Take a deep breath. Have some questions answered or some questions asked and then answered during the course of a fight before he can get ready for the top level.
Back to the left hand, follows it up with a right. Taylor utilizing all the weapons so far.
Mixing it up nice. Again, Taylor uses the jab, keeps you at the end of that jab. You stay out there, he takes you apart. Then he keeps distance, you try to walk in. He's going to look to counter you.
The locals are loving it. Jermain Taylor has thrown 186 jabs to Cuevas' 64. He's outlanded him 51-9 with that left hand.
The only thing that Taylor has to be a little careful of is when he steps out. That he doesn't step out tall or straight. That's where the aggressive Cuevas can look for an opportunity to step with him and maybe catch Taylor vulnerable, defensive, and a little tall, a little high, or a little straight, right there. You can see Taylor throwing that jab from a little too close, and he was pulling straight back. The right hand was able to get over it by Cuevas.
So the veteran lands the right hand, but Taylor fires right back.
As good as the jab is, and as long as the jab is of Taylor, it's only an advantage if you throw it, I don't care who you are, if you throw it from the right range, though. Once in a while, Taylor throws it from a little too close. And when he throws it from too close, that's the right distance from out there. You got to be at the right distance when you throw that jab. Full extension like that, where your opponent's not close enough to catch you as you. But if Taylor like that, he was almost too close there. If Taylor throws that jab from too close, then he can get timed as he's throwing it with the right hand. And I think that's what Cuevas now is trying to zone in on. There's not a lot he can zone in on. He's looking for confidence. He's looking for a door to get in this fight. And maybe that door is the right hand over the jab of Taylor. If he can get the right distance, there it is again. You can see Cuevas has that in his mind. To throw the right hand now over the jab of Taylor. The only problem is too few and far between. Watch that jab of Taylor's. He's got two of them. One that comes from high, that comes right off his jaw. Another one, he drops it before he throws it. Watch that jab of Taylor's. Watch how he drops it a little bit. Drops it down there a little bit. Turns it over to his right a little bit. And then flicks it out from his chest. See that jab is down. You know it's coming. Right now, look at the left hand of Taylor. You know it's coming. And before it comes, he has to raise it a little. And maybe Cuevas can time him before he raises it.
So far, Cuevas only able to land that right hand in that situation as the crowd at Alltel Arena, they sense something in the air tonight. Their hometown hero, Jermain Taylor.
Taylor can win this fight with just his left hand. As long as he establishes, which he's done, and controls range.
Steady and smooth, the unbeaten Jermain Taylor. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights. Earlier tonight, you may have seen Wallace McDaniel disqualified. He wanted no part in this fight. Repeated fouls. He was DQ'd. Well, we just found out that the Arkansas Commission has suspended him indefinitely, which, Teddy, that means he'll be on that national suspension list. You won't be seeing Wallace McDaniel anytime soon, licensed, hopefully.
Bro, that's